Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey. Oh, wait a second, that's not the title. The title is Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Apparently that's the title. However, this movie is indeed, as the other reviews have said, a Harley Quinn movie. Doesn't matter that her name's second in the title. This is first and foremost a Harley Quinn movie. Movie starts with a prologue, giving her a little backstory. A lot of people enjoyed her turn in Suicide Squad, so they sort of gave her own movie under the guise of a Birds of Prey film, which, you know, it has a couple problems on its own. But let's get into what I liked. This movie is very vibrant, really good colors, cinematography. Action sequences and stunts are great. A lot of wide shots. You get to actually see the fight choreography. They definitely try to show up the fact that Harley Quinn is a combat specialist. She's very acrobatic. She's dangerous. She's someone who can, you know, break heads once in a while if she needs to. And I really like that aspect. I also enjoyed the humor. This is a rated R movie, so there's a lot of funny jokes, dark humor, weird, you know, a weird tone that the movie gets to have. It's also a little bit violent too, which is great. The movie's not too you know, concerned about, you know, oh, we gotta be PG-13 so we can get all the money. They're actually just going for the hard R, which, you know, Suicide Squad should have also been a hard R as well. So Margot Robbie gives a great performance as Harley Quinn. I really like that. However, there is a problem with the characterization and the character development of everyone else. Harley Quinn is fully fleshed out in this movie. She's got an arc. She's got a lot of great nods to the comics, everything. She feels like a person who's, you know, has more depth. She's like evolving from Joker's abused girlfriend to her own character, which is great. Everyone else gets shafted though. Literally everyone else. The villains, you got Ewan McGregor as Black Mask. He isn't the full-on Black Mask in the comics. In the comics, his mask is like welded onto his face after an accident, so they're not going with that version. They're going for more realistic. He's a very smarmy, hammy kind of theatrical villain who likes to chew up scenery. You can tell that Ewan McGregor was having a great time, but the character was a little bit one-dimensional. You know, he's a bad guy. That's it. You know, he wants a thing. That's it. Also, Victor Zsasz is in the movie as his #1 henchman. There's like a weird relationship between those two. I like that. However, he was also underutilized as well. In the comics, Victor Zsasz, he carves a stroke into his skin whenever he kills someone. He's a psychotic, sadistic individual who likes to kill people, and he's also very fast and adept with a blade. So I was waiting for this kick-ass, you know, action sequence between him and one of the Birds of Prey or Harley, and, you know, they kind of waste him. He's just a henchman. You could easily change the name of either of those two characters, you know, and then it wouldn't be much of a difference, right? If Black Mask was Joe Smith and then Victor Zsasz was Joe Kill or something, it wouldn't make much of a difference. So those two characters, even though it's fun to see, I like those actors. I like Chris Messina and I like Ewan McGregor, but they're kind of one-dimensional. And then the storyline is also a little bit, everyone wants this diamond. That's the plot. Also, because Harley Quinn hogs a lot of the screen, basically all the Birds of Prey characters, they get shafted. So, for example, Black Canary wasn't that interested in her character. She plays a lounge singer for Black Mask. She's been working him for a few years, upgrades to his driver, starts doing more of his dirty work, and then her conscience kicks in when they're after this kid. So she turns and becomes a good guy. She's a good martial arts fighter and she has powers. But besides that, there's not much more to her character. Same with Renee Montoya. She is a cliche cop, hard drinker, you know, always gets skipped over for promotion because she lets other people take the praise, you know, from callers and things like that. So she's trying to, you know, take down the bad guys as a vigilante. And then the most underused character is the best character. I loved Mary Elizabeth Winstead's portrayal as Huntress. She's like this socially awkward, kind of stiff, Punisher-like character. And she was great. She only has like maybe like 3 or 4 scenes, but scene stealer all the way. She's just totally awesome. I wanted to see a whole movie with her, but definitely underused. And of course, Cassandra Cain. They took... In the comics, Cassandra Cain is a Batgirl, one of the Batgirls. She is the daughter of 2 assassins, a mute prodigy child who's amazing at martial arts. They decide to take that character and turn her into just an average pickpocket. They could have called this character Jamie or something. It wouldn't have made a difference. So I don't know why they had to call her Cassandra Cain. A lot of characters are in this movie that are plucked from the comics, but they don't really feel comic booky, except for Harley Quinn, of course. So that was a big complaint for me because I'm a big comic book fan. I like the Birds of Prey. I know who Black Mask is. I know who Cassandra Cain is. Another thing is Ali Wong's in this movie as Ellen Yin. I'm guessing it's the same character from the Batman cartoon, but she's never called that by name. So that's another Easter egg that's just for when you watch the movie and you see her name in the cast, not for in the movie itself. So I feel that Harley Quinn gets all the cool character moments, like the police station siege and 3 different fight scenes, and then everyone else sort of gets shafted a little bit. Even the villains don't get great action sequences. There's a few scenes where they get to have, but I feel like everyone needed more beat scenes. You know, everyone else needed to have that shining moment. Everyone else gets shafted, except for Harley Quinn, which is my only biggest complaint about this movie. Other than that, though, the movie is well directed. It's funny. It has some great one-liners. I really like the chemistry of the cast, and it was an average watch, but I enjoyed it. It wasn't. I'm not going to run out and buy it, but Birds of Prey, I give it a 7 out of 10.